RV winter storage tips. Okay, first tip is, and I live in northern Michigan, we get a lot of snow. I have never had to shovel off the roof of this camper. And first tip is park it way out in the open, like so, and so you have full sun. What I mean is, so it's sitting out in the sun with no shade. You have a full light from the sun. Then you won't have a great deal of snow accumulation to begin with. Second tip is, I've gone to the jack and I've ever so slightly tilted the camper about 3 degrees so that water will run off. And if there is snow accumulation, it's going to get off there first thing in the spring, without the nightmares of snow melting in the day and refreezing at night, which will create a thick ice pack, which is going to take a really long time to melt. The difference in the melt time between snow and ice is incredible. Okay, and I've just winterized this. This is a 1977 Nomad that I restored for my family. It was a huge project. The roof leaked, every water line, electric line, gas line was dry rotted, tires were dry rotted. It was just incredible. And I'll show you quickly. I've done a video on this before on the solar power conversion I did on this camper. You can look in my previous uploads for that. I'll show you a couple things on here. I've made a custom log carrying rack right here. This is actually an old Department of Natural Resources sea lamprey cage I modified. Found it at the scrap yard for almost nothing. Very heavy duty. It's all handmade with aluminum welds. And I've made other projects out of these. Today I resealed the roof with spray-on rubber coat, which is much better than the silver goop they sell for trailer roofs, which rarely works. And a trailer roof is a pretty flimsy thing. You don't want to put too much pressure on it. And this one's flimsy, and this was made in the 70s when they still put some quality into these things. Basically, the roofs on these things is thin stamped aluminum sheeting, and it's very light gauge, so you want to really take care of it. And today also I went around with clear acrylic poly coat. I resealed all the seals around the windows and everything. You can't see it because it's clear, and around all these old hatches and vents. I don't want any water penetration going in. And around my I resealed around this old bathroom window where it's actually the exit of my stovepipe for my stove. The bathroom was so horrible I gave up on it. I turned it into my wood stove room so we can camp when it's chilly out, sit around a nice little fireplace in the evenings. Resealed all around this door, got all my tires aired up, good to go. Now I could jack this up and block it, but there's really no need as long as I take care of them. I just moved this year, so I'm not worried about the tires getting low pressure and getting bends and imprints on them from the force of gravity. And around all these old utility ports, I resealed all these. But that's pretty much all I do, and I've never had a problem with the roof. I hope this helps you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care as always.